In today's world, critical thinking is becoming a lost art. Instead of questioning, analyzing, and forming independent conclusions, people are increasingly accepting information at face value. Schools emphasize memorization over understanding. Social media bombards users with emotionally charged narratives, and authority figures discourage skepticism. The result is a society where people are easily manipulated, unable to separate truth from deception. This presentation will explore how critical thinking is eroded and why it's essential for personal freedom and how reclaiming it can transform both individuals and the world. The war on thinking is not accidental, it's systemic. Modern education trains students to regurgitate information rather than evaluate it. Media outlets, owned by a handful of powerful entities, manufacture consent by presenting narratives designed to shape public perception. Social pressure discourages dissent, as those who challenge mainstream views are often ridiculed or ostracized. Over time, people internalize these forces, losing not only their ability to think critically, but also their desire to do so. The less people question, the easier they are to control. To manipulate public opinion, those in power use specific psychological tactics. Emotional appeal is prioritized over logic, ensuring people react impulsively rather than think rationally. False dichotomies, such as left versus right or science versus conspiracy, force individuals into prepackaged beliefs rather than nuanced understanding. The illusion of expertise is another powerful tool. People are trained to trust official sources without questioning who funds or influences them. These methods work because they play on fear, tribalism, and the natural human tendency to conform. The consequences of blind acceptance are devastating. Societies that stop thinking critically fall into authoritarianism, where people trade their freedom for the illusion of safety. On an individual level, those who outsource their thinking to external authorities lose control over their own lives, becoming prisoners of belief systems. They never choose for themselves. Without critical thinking, people become reactionary, ruled by emotion rather than reason. This weakens their ability to make informed decisions, leading to manipulation at every level of existence. The good news is that critical thinking can be reclaimed. The first step is recognizing when you're being influenced by emotional manipulation or biased information. Instead of reacting immediately, pause and analyze the source. Who benefits from you believing this? Next, practice asking deeper questions. Is this conclusion the only possibility? What evidence supports or contradicts it? Seek out diverse perspectives, even those you disagree with, just to challenge your own biases. Most importantly, develop intellectual humility, the willingness to admit when you are wrong and adjust your views based on new evidence. A world that values critical thinking is a world that values truth. When individuals take responsibility for their own minds, they become immune to control. They make choices based on understanding rather than fear, leading to a more conscious and enlightened society. The first step towards true freedom is reclaiming the ability to question. By doing so, we not only empower ourselves, but also contribute to a world where deception holds no power.